Partnership final accounts. As we all know, partnership final account has already been studied in 12th standard and sometimes in 11th standard also for some students. Then the question is, what's new in this topic? तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना प्रश्न पडलाच असेल की आपण हे सगळे शिकलेलो आहोत, मग पुन्हा आत्ता नवीन काय शिकायचंय. तर नवीन काय शिकायचंय ते बघू. It is including admission, retirement and death during the accounting year. So whatever we have studied is partnership final accounts without any other adjustment like admission, retirement or death. But in this topic we will study admission, retirement or death during particular accounting year. So this topic is new and special. However, background is very well known to you. We will continue this topic from basic question only. Important part in this admission, retirement and death adjustment is calculation of time ratio and sales ratio. Time ratio is the ratio which depends upon the date of admission or retirement or death of a partner. So if there is any expense of fixed nature, it is allocated in time ratio. For example, salaries or office expenses. Such expenses are constant throughout the year. So on the basis of happening of any particular event like admission or death of a partner, some expenses are allocated as before admission, after admission, before death, after death. Same way, sales ratio is depending upon the sales effected before and after happening of certain event. So the expenses which are directly related to sales are to be allocated in sales ratio, like advertisement, commission, traveling expense, salesman salaries. So this time and sales ratio depends upon particular date on which there is admission or retirement or death. Calculation of time ratio. Here is one example. Accounting period is from 1st April to 31st March. So these months indicate accounting period of 12 months, and a partner is admitted on 1st July or he has died on 1st July. Then in before period there are April, May and June, 3 months, and after happening of this particular event there are July up to March, total 9 months. So the year of 12 months will be divided in 2 parts, before and after, and 3 months, 9 months will show time ratio of 1:3. So depending upon this, in every question you have to divide 12 months, either 6 months on both sides or 3 months and 9 months. It can be 4 months and 8 months. It can be 2 months and 10 months, whatever. On the basis of the question, you have to calculate time ratio. Calculation of sales ratio. Accounting period is 1st April to 31st March, and date of admission or it can be retirement or death is assumed at 1st October 19. So in this case, before admission months are April to September and after admission months are October to March. So in before period there are 6 months and after period there are 6 months. So if we calculate time ratio, it will be 1:1. But some items which are to be allocated in sales ratio, for those items sales ratio should be calculated. In first 6 months sales are 4 lakh and in next 6 months sales are 8 lakh. So on the basis of amount of sales, the ratio will be 1:2. So all the items which are concerned with sales, those items will be allocated in this ratio 1:2. Gain and sacrifice ratio. Gain ratio exists in case of retirement or death of a partner. When some partner goes out of the partnership firm, then remaining partners will get higher amount of profit. So that higher amount of profit will be considered as gain due to retirement or death. So it is extra share in the profit receivable in future. Gain ratio calculation is new ratio less old ratio. Next is sacrifice ratio. It is at the time of admission of a partner. When a new partner is admitted, there is decrease in प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग ऑफ एक्झिस्टिंग पार्टनर्स. म्हणजेच नवीन कोणी फर्ममध्ये आला की ऑटोमॅटिकली बाकीच्या पार्टनर्सना जो प्रॉफिट मिळत होता त्याचं प्रमाण थोडंसं कमी होईल. मग जे कमी होणारं प्रमाण असतं त्याला सॅक्रिफाईस रेशो असं म्हणतात. कॅल्क्युलेशन इज सॅक्रिफाईस रेशो इज इक्वल टू ओल्ड मायनस न्यू रेशो. नेक्स्ट इज फिक्स्ड अँड फ्लक्च्युएटिंग कॅपिटल मेथड. In fixed capital method, the capital of a partner is maintained at a fixed level. It cannot be withdrawn during lifetime of the firm. So this is fixed capital invested into the business. So in this case, a separate account is maintained for making all adjustment. It is current account. So all adjustment concerned with partner's capital, including sharing of profit, is to be transferred to current account. Whereas fluctuating capital method maintains separate capital account but amount is not fixed, so we can make all adjustments in capital account itself. Separate current account is not required. Interest on capital and drawings is most important adjustment in this topic. Interest on capital is expenses for the firm. It is paid by the firm to the partner, whereas interest on drawing is income for the firm. It is collected from partner who has withdrawn certain amount from the business. Both these items, interest on capital as well as drawings, is to be allocated in time ratio because it is payable on the basis of number of months. It is not payable on the basis of sales amount, so it is always allocated in time ratio. In case of admission of a partner, the partner who is admitted will get interest only post admission period. Also he will have to pay interest on drawings for after admission period only. म्हणजे एखाद्या पार्टनरचं वर्षभरात मध्येच कधी ॲडमिशन झालं असेल फर्ममध्ये तर त्याच्या पुढचे जे महिने असतील त्याच्यासाठी त्याने इंटरेस्ट द्यायचा असतो किंवा घ्यायचा असतो, त्याच्या आधीच्या पिरियडसाठी नाही. पण जे पार्टनर्स आधीपासून फर्ममध्ये आहेत त्यांना बाकी वर्षभराचा इंटरेस्ट मिळू शकतो किंवा त्यांच्याकडून घेतला जाऊ शकतो. इन केस ऑफ रिटायरमेंट ऑर डेथ, इंटरेस्ट इज चार्जेबल, दॅट इज रिसिवेबल ऑर पेएबल फॉर बिफोर ॲडमिशन पिरियड ओनली. म्हणजेच एखादा पार्टनर फर्ममधून गेलेला असेल तर तो जेवढे महिने फर्ममध्ये आहे तेवढ्याच पिरियडसाठी त्याच्याकडून इंटरेस्ट घेतला जाऊ शकतो किंवा त्याला इंटरेस्ट दिला जाऊ शकतो. So in admission, after admission, and in case of death, up to death, interest should be calculated. Accounts and statement which are required, all the statements are well known to each and everyone. Trading account, profit and loss, here it should be prepared with two columns, before column and after column for allocation of expenses. Same way, profit and loss appropriation account is also required using before and after column for allocation of expenses and incomes. Partners capital account is same. Partners current account is essential only in case of fixed capital method, and balance sheet as usual. So best of luck for the topic. It is interesting topic as far as other topics are concerned. This is vast but so interesting topic. So best of luck, and let's start with our questions.